Welcome, guys, to the HVAC podcast. Today, joining us, we have Armondo with Modern Comfort and Air. This guy is a business owner, a leader. He's been leading his business for 2 years, a philanthropist. He's giving out free turkeys on here. We're seeing it on the Instagram, and he's a killer. He has a killer social media presence, and he could bench 3/4 of PVC. So Armondo, please introduce yourself and tell our audience a little bit more about what you do.
Hey, what's up? First thing, thank you, Brandon, for having me on this pod. It's great. It's my first podcast, actually, so excited to be on this. So I'm Armando Ramirez. I'm owner of Modern Comfort and Air. We're heating and cooling air conditioning out here in California, SoCal, Riverside to be exact. So owner operator right now. We've been going at it for sort of going to be our first year in business, but we're hitting it hard. So that's where we're at right now.
Let's go. You hold up. You said first year in business. I thought you were second year in business. That's my bad, bro. But the fact, it doesn't seem like it's your first year in business. It seems like you've been doing this for a while. So did you used to work in an HVAC company before, or what happened?
Yeah, I was bouncing around about 2 companies. I seen their experience, seen what they were doing. So, I grabbed a little bit from both of each and from just analyzing different companies and decided just to use that and go all in with me.
Yeah, like what things did you use so that, your company could become better than those companies that you left?
Yeah, so I saw other companies' are weaknesses, and I saw how I could better with that. So I would see like weaknesses with like their customer services, just with the customers not paying attention to them, the details, and as far as even just an aspects of installations, walking the back, just little things, little details that I picked up, that those details eventually they add up, and that's what goes extra mile, all of the details. That's what we've been paying attention to.
Yeah,
it's been going well for us.
That's good. So you saw that there was a problem in the marketplace, in the HVAC marketplace, where businesses weren't paying attention to the customer or little details. Can you tell me more about those details that other companies were missing, but that you're grabbing?
Yeah. So, for instance, just which is more of a standard now, but wasn't when I was before, like the shoe covers. We have carpets that we use at the customers before we enter. We're helping the customers doing their deeds, little things like that, and just actually caring for the customer.
Yeah,
we take our time at our call, where we don't like to rush things, because at the end of the day, they're what keeping us in business. We can't take advantage of that, so we got to be fortunate for every customer's homes that we're in. So that's what we like to do.
Hell yeah, man. I like that. Customer service #1. Is that one of your core values?
Yeah, yes. That's one of our core values that we have.
What other core values do you have right now for Modern?
Yeah, we're always innovating. We're looking for the newest technologies out there to be able to offer to our customers. So that's one of our things, especially with our name, Modern. Okay. We want to modern, obviously, the experience to the customers and for the air conditioning.
Nice. What's been one of the most innovative things you guys have done this year that other companies are missing out on?
We're doing the new inverters for that, as far as like technology wise for the industry. Those that we're pushing a lot, those heat pump inverters are probably the #1 things that we've been installing. So we're actually not really doing any more traditional gas systems.
Oh, wow.
With all the rebates that California is offering, it's been a positive for the customers and for us.
So with those new inverters, what do the rebates look like for a California homeowner right now?
Yeah, so typical they could get up to $4,000, $2,000 tax credits, and up to $2,000 instant rebates. And then plus they're getting the top of the line efficient system.
Dang, so they're getting a lot of savings by being more efficient right there.
Exactly.
That's good. How do you currently educate your customers other than just talking about it on the podcast?
So what we recently started shifting a lot towards now is where you have a pretty strong social media presence. I like to say now is we've been using that as a method now to reach out to different needs, customers, just by educating them, doing quick reels, quick videos, tips like that, and people are accepting it, and that's one of the ways that we've been able to connect with that.
Nice. So let's talk about your social media, guys. Modern probably has. I'm a digital agency. I've been doing this for 3 years. Out of my 3 years, I do want to say Modern has the best social media organically. Watch this. I don't know if you can see my screen, bro. I'm on your page
Yeah.
right now. Now,
Yes, sir.
let's look at the growth, because when we first come here, like this looks like any other company.
Yeah.
This is what normal companies are posting, right? It's fine. Like, you even went hard right here on the details, hashtags, crazy. How long ago was this? This was not even a year ago to
Yeah.
now. I just want to say, bro, like, the quality of your content, or is the dude getting, here you go. Look at this quality content right here. Boom. What made you want to get more quality content? And also, for any other HVAC business owner that wants to do something like this, like, what equipment are you using?
Yeah. So first, as you say, our quality started picking up. I was just reporting straight from my iPhone, having someone then go edit that and posting that. So I started seeing, hey, we're getting a lot of good engagement off this. We should wrap it up. We're a professional company. Let's invest in it and work hard. And then just that, but it was a little bit more time consuming for me on the job. Be taking out my phone, hey, stop for that, let me get a quick shot. So we have a video guy that goes with us, records out, does all the editing for that. That helps us out a lot, and obviously the quality is much more better. So now he's able to do the reporting, and now I'm able to be more creative and think of ideas about that.
So you hire someone to use their nice camera and to do the high quality editing. Who comes up with? So you come up with the ideas?
Yeah, as all the creative, all the scripts and everything, that's something that I come up with.
And because you've been consistent with social media and you've been leveraging it for your business, how has social media helped your business grow, man?
Definitely, it's now we're seeing the fruits of it. A lot of people are seeing us. We're reaching out the audience that we've been looking for. So we're getting out to more people's homes, and we built out that trust. Then we were able to provide them that free value with those tips. Now, when they have a problem, they remember, hey, you're that Instagram guy, and we go out there and we're able to connect them better than traditional just going the right man.
Yeah, no, for real. That's good, man. Do you get a lot of homeowners saying like, "Oh, I'm doing business with you"? They don't say I'm doing business with you, but like, "Oh, I found you on social media." Do you get a lot of those homeowners?
Yeah, I've got a few that hey, I chose you because I see on your videos. I'm gonna give you a chance, and I like it.
And how big were those jobs?
Yeah, they've been really good return on investment.
Yeah, man. And do you feel like for a business owner that wants to be better at social media, for a business owner that's an HVAC that wants to really kill it, what would you tell them?
I would say you definitely have to start. You should have started yesterday because before there's a bunch of HVAC companies out there, but social media it's a new wave now for the new generation. All these young homeowners, everyone's looking at social media. They're back checking if you have a social media, how often you're posting and all that. So especially if you want to differentiate, the content has to be on point because that's the only way you're going to be able to survive and what's going on. Because if you're stuck in the past, and those companies, I don't see a bright future for them, unfortunately.
So you're saying if a company is very hesitant with social media, you're not seeing a bright future with them?
Um, for growth, I don't see it. Maybe they'll stay at the same level stagnant, but as far as for growth, so that's the only way to pick up and attract more customers.
So your account did make me think of something, and it was like, when you like back then when people were growing up, they would ask their mom and dad, hey, like who do you use for insurance or HVAC, electrician, all this, right? But now our generation, my generation, is I got clients at HVAC, right? So whenever like I'm going to use my client, but a lot of other Gen Z and new homeowners, they make the decision on social media. So it doesn't matter if mom says go use, Joe's HVAC. You're going to find the company that that resonates with you and their branding and their messaging and their social media presence, right? So I agree with you there, and I think that, and this is going to be very controversial because then you see guys who've been doing this for 40 years and they say, well, I grew my business without social media and I don't need it, right? What would you tell that guy?
I say, they're living on the rock, but, obviously what they did, worked back then, but, you can't be doing the same than it was back then. Obviously, back then everybody rode horses as transportation. We're in cars now. You don't really see anybody unless you're in the Amish.
For
So,
real.
you gotta step your game up.
Exactly. Bro, I just
You're
drove
gonna
in
be
a, what was that?
unless you're gonna be swept by the modern crew.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. I just rode in a self-driving car before I hopped on this podcast with you. It's crazy. There's gonna be
Yeah.
self-driving cars here soon out there in your area too. So
Yeah.
when it came down to it, when you're like, I gotta re-up my social media. What was that trigger that made you want to do it?
Just I was getting ideas. I would see like in other industries that were doing it, and like these guys are getting good feedback. They're getting a lot of views. I haven't really seen anybody in the HVAC really doing that type of content really with that type of quality and engaging. So I was like, hey, let me capitalize it right now, especially since I'm young, and if I'm gonna do it, I was like, let me move it quick.
Yeah, that's good. And so essentially, like if you're watching this and you don't have a social media presence and you do HVAC, well, just anyone really, like you guys got to start pumping out videos, and they don't all have to be the quality of modern first. If you guys saw the first video on the Instagram page, it was an iPhone, but then he elevated, he stepped up his game because he saw the value. So to anyone watching this, if you don't know how to start a social media channel, can anyone reach out to you, Armando?
Oh yeah, definitely. For any tips or anything, I'm an open book. I'm always willing to help. That's something about me, especially with any young contractors. I'm here to help because it's just something. It's great to help each other and to grow and be able to get back.
Yeah, and then he charges 500 per hour. Not kidding. Okay, I'm playing. But okay, let's talk about this real quick. I do see a lot of companies give back to the community, but can you talk about this one right here? What was this first one right here? It's the second annual toy giveaway.
Yeah.
So what do you do for the community, right? How does this help? Well, first of all, how does this help the community? And also, how do you incorporate yourself into this so you continue to help homeowners like this and kids?
Exactly. So that was just end of year or Christmas giveaway that was going on in our local city in Jurupa. And we felt fortunate that we're doing pretty well in business. My mom's always telling me, if we're doing well, let's give back. We're fortunate for where we're at, so we gotta reciprocate that. So that's one of the things that we've embodied with our company is if our business is doing well, we want to reflect it on our community at any given chance we can. So that's what was one of the things that happened. And Toy Drive, we teamed up with our council members here. We're able to participate and get back and donate toys for families that couldn't afford it that year, just have difficulty.
Yeah, man, giving back's like the number one thing you can do. This is cool. This is the first thing I saw when I saw your page. I was like, this is awesome. And actually landed you this influencer here, Mark from Riverside. I don't know if he's a big deal in your community, but he made you a video. Is this how you got in front of him? You give him back?
Yeah, yeah. So I guess he saw he reached that video, he liked it, and reached out to us. And now we actually have a partnership with him. So we have like a partnership that goes off of the state and more, so we can reach more audience through it.
So he reached out to you because you did the give back video and he liked your brand, your company, your social media. And now this guy that has 50,000 followers in your local area, which is a big asset to you, is you're now his HVAC company, right?
Exactly.
See, guys, that's that social media game right there. That's how we stay connected nowadays. Community building is very powerful, but the way modern. This is why I want to have modern on, because this guy is just it's his first year and he's doing things that people that have been in the game for a decade aren't even doing, and I want to applaud you for that. Do you have any more to like speak up about that? Like any more gems about your social media strategy and connecting with local heroes like that?
Yeah. So just with our social media strategy is we just try to find what you know what could be valuable for the consumer. Like quick tips or anything that we can see that's going to be engageful, but also going to be resourceful for them that we could see a value. So that's what we've been doing. But it's just putting yourself out there. You know, you don't have to start big. You just have to slowly get out there and make a name for yourself.
100%. 100%, bro. That's how you do it. So I see I saw a guy on your Instagram with a blowtorch. Name's Greg. Is he your tech or what's his role?
Yeah, he's one of our install managers.
Okay. So when you started your own company, was it just you or did you start out with the crew? How did that happen?
Yeah, when I started, it was just myself, running the calls, doing everything, and then slowly, as we build up, I had to bring some guys on the team to make up for that, so I could then be able to multitask and delegate other activities.
So how did you find your first good hire? Because the first hire is the one that sets the tone for all the future hires, right? So how did you do that?
Yeah, so my first hire was Greg. Actually, I didn't steal him, but we
My bad.
we used to work at the same company before, but he left that other company. I touched bases with them, let him know about the project that was going on, and he liked the things that presented to him, and so he jumped on board, and here we are.
There we go. So what's the vision? What's the vision a year from now, right? What's your 1 year vision and your 5 year vision?
Yeah, so vision's pretty straightforward. Just grow, keep growing, and grow some more. Just want to
Keep
keep
growing.
growing the team and just get some more bands on the road and make that modern name much more bigger in SoCal. That's our goal.
Yeah, man.
Modernize, modernize SoCal.
I like that. Yeah, modernize SoCal. What a good tagline. So other than social media and like partnerships, how else are you getting your name and brand out there?
Um, I like what you said, based a little bit on community. Something that we're focusing a lot now. Community events, giving back and things like that is what we see is the best ROI for us. That's really helped us catapult.
Got it. All right, and then are you like you're searching for these like on Facebook and Instagram or like do they reach out to you? How does this work?
Yeah, so at first it was just searching it up first, and looking for it in the Facebook community groups and all that. We're members, and now they seen us at our events and we take it serious. So now they reach out to us and like, oh, we want you to be there. So
Nice.
now it's working out.
I like that. And when it comes to all your like events, do you bring your dog too?
We haven't been able to bring it since that last event. I guess there's no pets allowed, but
Ah, that sucks.
yeah, next event we're gonna try to take them out there.
Bro, it's the mascot. That's good. That's the
Yeah,
mascot.
so that was the inspiration of our logo or my pet husky that we got.
Yeah, dude. What's his name?
It's a she.
Oh
Her
shit,
name
her
is
name.
Sky. Yeah,
Sky?
Sky. Yeah,
Let's go.
that's
Shout
why
out.
she's shooting to the sky.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I
the
bro, you got I don't know who did your branding or anything, but you guys got it locked down on point.
yeah.
Before we end the pod, I do want to look at some memes here. Have you ever encountered this? It says right here, customer says, there she is, have at it. You go to look at a room, it's filled up.
Yeah, I've had an encounter with that before.
what do you do in that situation, bro? What do you do?
In that situation, if it's not too bad, I'll say, hey, if there's an older couple, if it's an elderly person alone, I'll make the legwork myself. But if I see, if it's just someone that doesn't really care about their unit and it's just they're working, I'll tell them, hey, honestly, we're gonna have to come back because
That's funny.
especially if we're booked up,
Yeah, you're like, hey, I can't get all that through. And then um I don't know if the audio, if you can't hear the audio, I got a different meme right here that we're gonna look at. But essentially here, you got your technician and your apprentice, you guys are in the attic, and then the family starts fighting. Has that ever happened to you guys?
Fortunately, it hasn't happened, but yeah, I've seen that.
What's up?
Yeah, it hasn't happened to us yet, but it's definitely something that happens on. I've heard stories about it.
Really?
Yeah, see,
So
they
you have,
forget they're up in the attic. And
what do they say? Like, do you like what was the story about?
I guess they were fighting about like one of the daughters, going out. So oh, why did you let her go out?
Wow.
And this and that.
I'm chismoso, so I'm always listening to that stuff. I'm like, bro, let me hear that.
Yeah, hey, stop drilling. Want to hear what's going on?
Yeah, he stopped drilling, bro. That's good. Well, dude, I'm just very, very impressed with your company, especially being year one. I work with a lot of year fives, tens, a few people that have been doing it for 2, 3 years. I think you're the earliest person that I've talked to that like your company looks very well established and also very professional. So, what's next for you other than growing, right? You said you want to grow. Like, what are you going to do as a business owner to actually hit those goals?
We're just gonna keep innovating of what we've been doing. Just keep pushing our same strategies that we see are going. It's just gonna be scaling now. Be scaling because we see what's been doing. It's working for us. Our innovations. So just keeping that same line and be able to provide those innovative solutions and same with that with our same marketing brand.
Okay. Okay. And I know I'm going to get this question. So I'm going to ask it. How much do you pay your videographer and social media? How much do you invest in that? If you don't feel comfortable saying that, no problem. But there's gonna be other HVAC companies that say, "Well, how much is it?" Right?
Yeah.
They always want to know.
Um. Honestly, I would say have them reach out to me if they're really curious for
Okay.
that.
Okay.
But as far as it's not as much an investment as for what you're gonna get a return on.
I
So
know.
it's very minimal. It takes the back off it takes the work off my back. So it was a pretty much a no brainer when I got presented that. So
Yeah, man. I know that. The other companies are scared to make that investment sometimes because they're like, I don't know if it's gonna work, right? It's scary sometimes. There's no guarantee there, right? But
exactly.
man, your first year you made it work. And I love seeing what you're doing. I look forward to following your journey, and also hopefully seeing you at that event in San Diego, the Mastermind one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah. I think Ontario.
Is it in Ontario?
Yeah, I believe Ontario.
Okay, sick, dude. I'll be there August 10th. I'll give them. You know what? I like Nick. I'll tag that there too. So if people want to connect with us, we're going to that event. Cool, man. Do you have any last pieces of advice, remarks, for the audience right here? Anything that's to do with HVAC, marketing, social media?
Yeah. So just as far as in business, social media and all that, you just gotta do it without no risk. Obviously there's no gain. You just have to keep at it, and you gotta be persistent, disciplined. You can't expect to go viral or off the first post you're gonna land all these bunch of customers. Don't get discouraged. It's just consistency and discipline. If you keep dropping, eventually you're gonna reach that potential client. So it's just about consistency, numbers, eventually it's gonna happen. So, just gotta do it, and it's bound to hit.
Boom. You're here, guys. Well, thank you, Armando, for being on. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe and click on the link below to follow Armando on social media so you can get actual good like examples of what a good social media strategy looks like for HVAC. See you on the next episode. Bye.